Hello you there, I'm a Skyrim guard man. I love everything about system things, woof woof. As a guard, I know nothing about system but I'll share what I can. Man, while my cousin is out fighting dragons, I'm here teaching stupid system things beep boop. Are you ready? Greetings. I'm here with update video. There has been some rumors lately about a fabled dragon stone. It's been told that it tells about the secret IP addresses. It's located in Blakeful's Barrow. Come on guys, let's go. By the 9, we finally arrived at Blakeful's Barrow. It's been a hard and long journey. Let's head inside. In the name of Ekitos, the Dragon Stone, it's been 1 hour of exploring and I finally found it all. States that. Listen up, traveler, have you ever wondered how your computer communicates with other machines on the internet? Well, it's all thanks to something called an IP address. An IP address is like a location in the vast wilderness of the internet. Just like how each world in Skyrim has its own unique name and location. Each machine on the internet has its own unique IP address. When you want to visit a website or send a message to someone online, your computer needs to know the IP address of the destination. It's like when you're trying to find a specific person in a city, you need to know their address to find them. Now, here's the thing, IP addresses are a lot longer and more complicated than regular addresses. They're made up of a series of numbers separated by periods. It's like trying to remember the name of a Dremora lord, only instead of letters, it's a bunch of numbers. But don't worry, just like how you can use a map or S for directions to find your way around Skyrim, your computer uses special tools to help it find the right IP address. And once it does, you can connect with other machines and explore the vast wilderness of the internet. Just like a brave adventurer exploring the woods of Skyrim. So there you have it, traveler. That's what an IP address is. And how it helps your computer navigate the vast expanse of the internet. Stay safe on your travels. And may the 9 divines watch over you. Oh, stop, what's this? Or a letter from the jar. I guess the next video will be about dynamic host configuration protocol. Well guys, see you next video. Oh, oof. Man, what happened? Where am I? Everything is so blurry.
Now, you're finally awake. Tried to steal that dragonstone, same as me and those thieves over there. You probably know nothing about DSCP, do you? Let me explain you, this ride is going to be long anyways. Riffin, we're heading. You better listen up. Now, DSCP, my dear friend, a clever little tool used to assign network addresses automatically to devices on a network. It works in a way that makes the mundane task of assigning IP addresses a breeze. You see, it's all about assigning temporary addresses to devices that connect to the network. Just like a thief stealing from a merchant. The DSCP takes a free IP address from the pool of available addresses and hands it over to the device that is requesting it. But unlike a thief, the DSCP doesn't steal or cause harm. Instead, it simplifies the network administration process by automating it. And don't worry, my friend, just like a thief needs to be careful not to get caught, the DSCP is also cautious about not handing out duplicate addresses or assigning the same address to different devices. It's a smart little tool that helps keep networks running smoothly and efficiently. So there you have it, the DSCP in a nutshell. A clever little tool that takes care of assigning IP addresses so you don't have to. It's like having your own personal thief, but without the risk or the danger. Just sit back and let DHCP do the work for you. I've been a bit sick lately. My damned voice has been acting up.
Oh, oof. Then what happened? Where am I? Oh, so you're the one that has been going around, stealing the dragon stone. No. Sure. Oh yeah, let us introduce ourselves. We're the Reefin 3. We consist of these three fellows. ADN's Gateway and Router. These three biggies are what's important in the world of networking. They all work together to make sure that holy network traffic gets where it needs to go, without getting caught by the law. First up, we got Deans. He's like the brain behind the whole operation. He knows all the people you want to talk to, and he's got connections all over the place. He can find out the IP addresses of websites like nobody's business. Next, we got Gateway. He's like the mascot of the operation. Gateway stands at the door and makes sure only the authorized traffic gets in and out. He's tough as nails and ain't afraid to roll up any unauthorized traffic trying to sneak by. And lastly, we got Router. He's like a getaway driver. Router knows all the shortcuts and back streets, and he can get your network traffic where it needs to go. Quick as a flash, he's smooth talking and knows how to avoid getting caught by the law. So there you have it, Dean's Gateway and Router, the three most important bad guys in the world of networking. They all work together to make sure your network traffic gets where it needs to go, without a hitch. So if you need to move some data around, you better call in these three bad guys. They'll get the job done right. No questions asked. Well, now know about us. Hope that you'll see us if you want to stay alive. In 3, I know those guys. Heard rumors about them doing guard duty once. Let me write down everything I know on a note or something. Oh, right. I forgot one last member. Their leader, the Great Overlord Orwell. But whenever you feared, rumors of the Great Overlord's return have been floating around lately. Let me revise the tale for you. In the magical land of Skyrim, there is an overlord who resides in a circus. This overlord possesses powerful abilities of firewall, network monitoring, and switch. Although the overlord had the potential to use their powers for good, they were corrupted by their desire for control and domination. The overlord would use their firewall powers to block access to important information and control the flow of data in the network. They would monitor the network to gather information about their subjects, and use their switch abilities to manipulate the flow of information and maintain their power. Despite the Overlord's reign of terror, there were still those who sought to overthrow their rule. A group of brave individuals, including skilled hackers and warriors, banded together to take down the Overlord and liberate the people of Skyrim. Through their combined efforts, they were able to breach the Overlord's firewall, bypass their network monitoring, and hack into their switch controls. With the Overlord's defenses down, they were able to confront and defeat the Overlord, liberating the people of Skyrim and restoring peace to the land. This story serves as a cautionary tale about the potential dangers of misusing powerful technological tools like firewall, network monitoring, and switch. When used responsibly and ethically, these tools can help protect and secure information, but in the wrong hands, they can be used for harm and domination. It is important for individuals and organizations to understand the potential risks and consequences of using such tools, and to use them with responsibility, transparency, and ethical considerations. Only then can we create a safer, more secure, and more just digital world for everyone. Whoa. On my way to Blake Falls Barrow, in search of the Dragon Stone. This will be a hard journey. At least I'll be able to catch up to Firewall, VLAN, and Switch on the road. Right. Here is what I know, let's talk. Firewall. A firewall is a network security device that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on Predator Man security rules. It acts as a barrier between an organization's internal network and the internet or other external networks, allowing only authorized traffic to pass through while blocking unauthorized traffic. Firewalls can be implemented as hardware, software, or a combination of both. Firewalls operate at different layers of the network stack, including the applications, transport, and network layers. They can be configured to block specific types of traffic, such as email attachments or with traffic to certain websites. They can also be set up to enforce access controls, such as limiting access to certain applications or resources based on user roles or network location. LAN. A LAN virtual local area network is a logical grouping of network devices, servers, and other resources that are configured to communicate with each other as if they were on the same physical network. Even if they are located on different physical networks, LANs can be used to isolate traffic between different groups of users or devices, and to segment a network to improve performance, security, and manageability. LANs are configured by assigning network devices to a specific LAN, which is identified by a VLAN. Devices on the same LAN can communicate with each other directly, while traffic between VLANs must be routed through a router or layer 3 switch. A switch is a network device that connects devices together on a local area network LAN and forwards data between them. Switches operate at the data link layer of the network stack and are responsible for directing traffic based on the MAC addresses of devices connected to the network. Switches come in different types, including unmanaged switches, managed switches, and layer 3 switches. Unmanaged switches are simple plug-and-play devices that provide basic connectivity, while managed switches offer advanced features such as VLANs, quality of service costs, and traffic prioritization. Layer 3 switches can perform routing functions as well as switching, making them useful for creating VLANs and segmenting networks. Switches are essential for creating a LAN and connecting devices such as computers, printers, servers, and storage devices. They can also be used to connect multiple VLANs and to segment a network for improved performance and security. Oh? Oof. Come with us, Mr. Man.
You're finally awake? I'm a big fan, and now you are here in person. Yippee. Good job, you three. Now scram.
Yes, sir.
Now, what to do with you? I guess I can feed you to Grunner. He hasn't been fed anything in a very, very long time.
You Skyrim guard man. You'll not die here today. You'll fight and kill that overlord. I will kill you, or what?
What? Of course you won't.
I'll kill you. On.
Ooh.
On. Oh no. Stop. Leave, Mr. Man. Yes, sir. Your time has come, Mr. Orwell.
I'm the Rift and Godmaster. Come here, boy. You're safe now. Anna, Brunum is awakened. Come here, soldier. Now, boy! Please tell me, boy, what has happened? Tell me your story. What? You sure have been through something for sure, boy.
Yeah, I need to get back to Wittern as quickly as possible. Need to tell the Jarl about this dragon returning.
Smart boy. I'll do the same. Let's rest up and then go our ways. Now, boy, we must part ways. I hope you come to Wittern in time. The fate of the world depends it now. Safe travels, boy.
Thank you, sir. I'll be sure to make haste. Safe travels to you.
Be quick! The world depends on it.
Yes, sir. Oh, welcome my friends. I hope you have been faring well. It has sure been long since I've seen all of you. You probably want to know where I have been. Well, my creator just doesn't have the time for me anymore. No time, no motivation. This will mean my journey will be finished for now. No more adventures for a very, very long time. Maybe even never. That's why I'm here for a final time. Here to explain to you what my plans were for the future. So be prepared for some boring parts. I'm going to explain what my creator's ideas were for the future. Let me start with saying that my creator just has to think about himself. He has too many issues he needs to sort out and just needs to take his time. That's why he doesn't have the motivation anymore. Now, let me tell you what the plans were for the future and what you might have expected from Skyrim Guardman. To start off with, as you know, a new main character was joining the series. He was going to be named Bart. He was inspired by my character from my Skyrim survival mode playthrough. He was going to defeat a new threat to Skyrim. This new threat didn't receive a name yet, but here was its design. This was supposedly set in Solitude. This character would be part of the hero ending of Skyrim Guardman. On Skyrim Guardman's journey back home, he would receive a new companion called Fishbone. His purpose was that he got sent out by the Jarl to look over Skyrim Guardman. Furthermore, as you might have noticed earlier, I mentioned a hero ending. There were plans for a collaboration ending with YouTuber Robin Philly and Mighty who were gonna help Skyrim Guardman in the final battle. Both the endings were gone in with a big final battle against Grunham. But the different endings would include different characters who would join him. But don't be scared. The journey in Skyrim won't end completely. Robin Philly will continue his journey, so if you are interested, you can watch him for more journeys in Skyrim. The hero ending is inspired by his journey. My creator will make a new video named Skyrim Guardman the Movie. This will include every video that he has made. The videos will change drastically in quality, but I hope you'll still enjoy it. Alright then, this is the end, my friend. I hope you have loved everything I have done. I hope I've made you laugh with my journeys. I have loved every second making videos for you, and it has been so on making stories in Skyrim. But all journeys will have to end someday, and mine ends today. I love you, and may the Nine watch over you, my friend.